Qatar, with their infinite amount of money, is entering Bitcoin. Okay, so you know how recently there's been one whale address that's been accumulating Bitcoin, 3 billion. So, you know, I speculate it was Bezos, but Max and Scaramucci thinks that maybe the country of Qatar, and they may not stop. They may just keep on going and going and going and going because they really have like about infinite amount of money. So they themselves can drive Bitcoin to the moon already. And if that's the case, again, goes to show you, Bitcoin is the greatest asset to hold on the planet. And countries will be fighting over it too. So, you know, it's funny that we talk about retail, we talk about whales, we talk about corporations, we talk about institutions. Pretty soon, we're going to be talking about countries fighting over Bitcoin. Countries that can print as much money as they want. And they're going to be buying up Bitcoin with that. Satoshi, whoever he, she, they are, is now the 21st richest person on the planet. Just because of Bitcoin and just because of holding. You think Satoshi, you know, was doing anything else? Did he buy some Apple stock, you think? Maybe he did, but that's not the source of his wealth. All he did was create the greatest digital currency on the planet, mined it, and then held it and hodled it. Okay, so if they are alive, man, that's tough. That's tough. Not spending any of that $65 billion of Bitcoin. And in case you're wondering, Bitcoin is right below the market cap of silver, neck and neck. It may have surpassed it because we're above 66. Let me. Oh no, we're so close. We're so close to breaking the market cap, the global market cap of silver. We have done that before in the past, but we're about to do it again. And after we break through that, we're going to jump through all these companies and we're heading towards gold next. Okay? Next. That's going to put Bitcoin like $700,000 or something like that, or $800,000, but it's going to get up there. Maybe not this cycle, but it's going to come eventually. But if you just think about it for a second, to have a digital currency that has no physical properties, right, to be equal or more than silver, which has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and with all the paper silver that circulates, Bitcoin is about to surpass them all. We know Bitcoin's going to go higher, right? It may possibly hit all-time high by tomorrow. We're at 66,000 already. It's only 5% away. We may hit it tonight. Like, honestly, if we got an influx of buying, we're going to hit it tonight. It's a certainty at this point. We're going to break all-time high. And then things will get even wilder, okay? Because then we'll be in all unknown territory. And it's going to be a moonshot from there, basically. So, yeah, this is what it's looking like. We are moving faster than ever before. We have never, ever, ever come close to previous high before the halving event. And we're about there now. And we're still like a month and a half from the halving event. So we may, some people predict this 70,000 by halving event. We may reach 70,000 by halving event. We may reach 100,000 by halving event. Right? Just think about it. We're already at 66,000. We're going to get to 69,000 maybe tonight or tomorrow. I mean, then we still have a month left. And if FOMO really hit, we may get 100,000 before the halving event. That would be absolutely bonkers. It's insane if you think about it. The weight of Bitcoin, if it doesn't feel heavy yet, just wait. Just wait until six-figure Bitcoins. So according to TA, basically, we were in a bull pennant. We have broken out, and the next stop is 74,000. Like I said, 74,000, you know, that's not unreasonable. 74,000 by the end of this week. Maybe. And then here's the thing. Back in 2021, when we broke through our previous high of 20,000, okay, well, it was like 19,000 something something. So in 2021, when we broke through, we went up 210% in 103 days. So if you think about that, if we break through 69,000 and then all hell breaks loose, and then we do the same thing and we go up 210%, or maybe we go even higher this time around in 103 days, what does that go put us? Well, according to Bitcoin Archive, it'll put us $213,000 by June. I don't even want to speculate on that. That's just too nutty for me. I originally called 70,000 earlier this year when I did an interview for The Street. I think that was back in, I forgot when that was. I think maybe it was January. You know, I said 70,000 by this summer would be absolutely fantastic. And it looks like we may hit 70,000 tomorrow. So we're definitely way, way, way ahead of the game. By June or July, 100,000, 125,000 if FOMO continues will not be unreasonable, right? But 213,000, that may be a little unreasonable. But you know what? It's early. We will see. We will see. If it happens, great. Then those of you guys that listened, that hodled and DCA'd, you're going to be filthy rich, okay? No one's going to be complaining about that other than the family members and friends that made fun of you in crypto winter. Now you get to rev your Lambo right in front of their house, right? That's all that's going to matter, right? So if it happens, fantastic. If it doesn't happen, that's okay. Because usually what happens is after a halving event, then you go upwards, then you form a new high, right? But it usually takes a while. It usually takes a year and a half before hitting some not catastrophic, some really high number in the atmosphere. That's what I mean. And we're about to hit that soon. It's just crazy. And short sellers are losing 110,000 per minute right now. You know, the funny thing is I checked the short wreckage, like if we had a big short squeeze. We haven't yet. So that means a couple things. Either we're about to get them, or people have finally learned and stopped selling Bitcoin, stopped shorting Bitcoin. So you look at since last night, we have 27 million here. And then we had 31 million here. And then right now we have 20 million. So you add that up, you know, it's little, 100 million. I say little, 100 million. But, you know, I expected a lot more shorts being liquidated, but guess not. Guess not.